they've been waiting for you. Where every piece speaks of legacy, from diamonds that celebrate ambition to festive gold that honors tradition. LD Sons.
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद यही तो है इसकी खास बात।
वाओ मम्मा, क्या स्वाद है?
अरे मेरे राजा,
सबका राजा आरती और मसाला।
China and Japan are clashing verbally over Taiwan. Tensions between China and Japan have risen over Taiwan's security. Japan has signaled it may intervene in a potential conflict, viewing it as a threat to its own stability. China condemned this as meddling, issuing strong warnings and summoning diplomats. This conflict started when Japan's newly appointed Prime Minister, Sanae Takaichi, issued a direct warning to China during a session of the country's parliament. She stated that a conflict in the Taiwan Strait could represent a survival-threatening situation.
Co-powered by Century Ply Club Prime. Raho befikar.
Amity has been ranked amongst the top 3% universities globally, a testimony to Amity's globally benchmarked quality.
पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ। डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा, धोखा नहीं देगा, ऊपर नीचे भी नहीं होगा, सेफ रहेगा, सिक्योर्ड में मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा। अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ। सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र।
आर प्योर शाही पनीर मसाला, डिलीशियस, हेल्दी every day.
Some places feel like they've been waiting for you. Where every piece speaks of legacy, from diamonds that celebrate ambition to festive gold that honors tradition. LD Sons.
दादी के हाथों का जादू और खुशबू से महकता घर, माँ की मुस्कुराहट और खाने की सुगंध। MDH गरम मसाला,
क्योंकि हर रिश्ता है स्वाद से जुड़ा।
इसको घर पे लगाओगे तो शादी का तो पता नहीं, पर घर पक्का नहीं टूटेगा।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
पहाड़ों में एक हाइकिंग स्टिक भी बन सकती है।
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद यही तो है इसकी खास बात।
वाओ मम्मा, क्या स्वाद है?
अरे मेरे राजा,
सबका राजा आरती और मसाला।
मुस्कुराए लड़खड़ाए जिंदगी, चाहे जो भी हो।
पेशेंट के लिए कौन सा रूम प्रेफर करेंगे आप?
जिंदगी भर के प्यार का कोई रेट कार्ड नहीं होता। टाटा AIG हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस, विद यू लाइक फैमिली, विद यू ऑलवेज।
Some places feel like they've been waiting for you. Where every piece speaks of legacy, from diamonds that celebrate ambition to festive gold that honors tradition. LD Sons.
So in the past, we would see most of the terrorists who would get arrested, they would be like the people who would be working at a very low level. But today we have seen the white collar suspect.
कश्मीर घाटी में डॉक्टर्स एक बहुत अल्टीमेट ड्रीम होता है वहां के लड़के लड़कियों का। उस बनने के बावजूद अगर आप रेडिकलाइज होकर अपने ही देशवासियों को मारने के लिए और अपने देश को तोड़ने के लिए तैयार हो सकते हैं, तो आप अंदाजा लगाइए किस तरह की रेडिकलाइजेशन हो रही है और इस फ्रंट पे हम क्या काम कर रहे हैं।
Investigators have identified Maulvi Irfan Wagha, also known as Imam Irfan, from Shopian in South Kashmir, as the mastermind who blended his dual identity.
Evidence trail explodes into a bigger conspiracy. मैं
Mehbooba Mufti's soft on terror politics. Appeasement politics aiding radical networks, debating tonight at 9 p.m. Anil Ambani skips ED summons again. Second no-show puts Anil Ambani under scanner. Will Anil Ambani be arrested? Debating tonight at 8:40 p.m.
From Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
From your smartphones to your smart televisions, trending stories are breaking the internet. Tonight, we start with the photograph that's wowed the internet, the recreation of the fall of Icarus by astrophotographer Andrew McCarthy and skydiver Gabriel C. Brown. As the internet clamors on one end, the internet is seen slamming on the other end, disrespectful behavior on part of fans during the Akon concert on the 14th of November. And lastly, we faced the loss at the hands of South Africa yesterday at Kolkata's Eden Gardens. The Indian team were finished off at a mere 93 runs, losing pace and a run rest of less than 125 runs for the first time in over 28 years. We have this and a lot more packed in this episode for you tonight. I'm Oyana and this is Trending. An astrophotographer has captured the most stunning shot of the sun one can imagine. The photo isn't all about the sun, but a moment showing a skydiver falling down with the flaring sun in the background. This is Andrew McCarthy's one-of-a-kind picture, which he calls the fall of Icarus. This brilliant shot was in collaboration with skydiver Gabriel C. Brown as he jumped with the sun behind him, captured in hydrogen alpha light, which clicks the turbulent hydrogen layer above the sun's bright surface. And let's take note, viewers, it's not just one click, there are multiple clicks, with one showing the complete sun behind the skydiver and another a close-up shot where you can also see the sunspots and plasma flaring around. Each visual shows a perfect silhouette of Brown with every detail clearly visible. Sharing the photo on his X account, McCarthy wrote, "We decided the release in print both as an up-close shot and showing the full disk of the sun, which you can see here." And the internet was left in awe as the pictures were shared. After all, the sun has been captured in photos several times by astrophotographers before, but nothing like this has ever been attempted. From gasping in sheer wonderment at the visuals to heaping praises upon the feat, the internet has reacted in all ways positive and in appreciation. The skydiver from the shot itself, Gabriel Brown, also left a comment cheering the click and calling it the best skydive of his life. And that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. Amidst the swarm of praises came a compliment from the ex-business leader himself, Elon Musk. He left a comment on McCarthy's post complimenting the click. McCarthy returned the compliment with a cheeky comment of his own, which said that he would soon get a Starship transit. Globally acclaimed music icon Akon is currently gracing India with a tour which began with a concert in Delhi on the 9th of November, followed by a concert in Bengaluru on the 14th of November, and one last stop at Mumbai on the 16th of November. Fans across the nation flocked to these cities as they braced for Akon's concerts, bringing in a wave of nostalgia, rhythm, and unforgettable energy. Akon's Bengaluru concert went notoriously viral, however, and all for the wrong reasons. What started off as a high-energy celebration of his biggest hits soon became the center of an online controversy. Clips from the concert went viral as fans were seen tugging at his pants, pulling them down as he stepped closer to the barricaded VIP section to interact with the audience mid-performance. The star was seen visibly uncomfortable as he kept adjusting his pants amid the fan interaction and singing. The behavior has been widely condemned online, with many calling it harassment. And well, netizens were angered and infuriated at the fans' lack of basic concert etiquette. In fact, for many attendees and viewers who later saw the clip online, the incident dominated the conversation, taking away attention from the concert in itself and the performance. From calling out such atrocious behavior to slamming the act as harassment, netizens did not hold back in expressing their anger at the incident. And ladies and gentlemen, here's a slew of trending news piping hot right from the internet to your feeds. Akon founder Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw has weighed in on the ongoing debate over the rising demand for wheelchair assistance at airports. Responding to a viral video showing Indian passengers insisting on wheelchair services, she remarked, "Charge rupees 5,000 and see how many are genuine." However, her comment deeply offended a lot of netizens. Elon Musk has once again taken aim at Bill Gates for his long-running short position against Tesla. Musk urged the Microsoft co-founder to finally close the bet, adding fresh fuel to the years-old disagreement. This comes after reports claimed the Gates Foundation sold 65% of its Microsoft shares, worth around $8.8 billion. Musk hinted that if Gates is still shorting Tesla, it's time to wrap it up. Shubman Gill remains doubtful for the second test against South Africa in Guwahati, beginning on the 22nd of November, even though he has been released from a Kolkata hospital. Gill experienced a neck spasm on day 2 of the first test after facing only 3 balls and was ruled out the following day. His absence hurt India as they eventually lost the match. What initially seemed minor required hospitalization later that evening. Former India fast bowler Venkatesh Prasad has hit out at the selectors and head coach Gautam Gambhir after India's defeat to South Africa in the first test at Kolkata. India, who were in control for the first 2 days, collapsed while chasing 124 and were dismissed for 93. With Shubman Gill absent due to a neck injury, Prasad questioned the team's selection decisions and criticized India's recent test performance under Gambhir's leadership. Actor Huma Qureshi and her rumoured partner Rachit Singh, who is also an acting coach, were recently spotted together at Himesh Reshammia's concert in Mumbai. Their PDA moments quickly went viral, and Huma, noticing the cameras, even warned Rachit about the attention their outing might attract. The duo also appeared together at the screening of Thamma, further fueling speculation. Several reports suggest they may have gotten engaged in a private ceremony. Actor Dr. Disha Patni's father, Jagdish Patni, a retired DSP, had applied for a weapons license following an attack on their ancestral home in Uttar Pradesh on the 11th of September. The attack was allegedly carried out by the Goldie Brar and Rohit Kodara gang. After the incident, Jagdish Patni approached the Bareilly district magistrate and he has now been granted a license for a revolver and pistol. Shortly after Jasprit Bumrah ended the first test at Eden Gardens in Kolkata, he approached South Africa skipper Temba Bavuma and shared a brief conversation. This comes amid recent controversy over Bumrah and Rishabh Pant allegedly mocking Bavuma's height on the stump mic. Despite the tension, Bumrah placed his arms around Bavuma's shoulders and the interaction concluded with a handshake. Billionaire investor Bill Ackman became the internet's latest source of jokes after he shared his old-school thoughts on dating. The Pershing Square chief suggested that young people should politely ask, "May I meet you?" when approaching someone in public instead of relying on apps. His well-intentioned advice quickly went viral, sparking a flood of memes on X as users made fun of his traditional approach to modern romance. And viewers, India achieved an unwanted feat as the hosts were defeated by 30 runs in the first test encounter against South Africa at Eden Gardens in Kolkata on Sunday. Chasing a target of 124, India were bundled out for just 93, with only Washington Sundar registering a 30-plus score. It was an extremely disappointing show for the batters as South Africa spinner Simon Harmer took 4 wickets, while Marco Jansen and Keshav Maharaj took 2 wickets each. Following India's loss, the Eden Gardens pitch came under the scanner with 15 wickets falling on day 2 of the match, and the Indian team's management's decision to prepare such a surface was widely criticised. This isn't uncommon as pitches have often hogged headlines whenever a test match has ended early in the subcontinent. This was the first time since 1997, viewers, that India failed to chase down a target below 125 in the tests. The only other instance was back in 1997 when India failed to chase down 120 in Bridgetown. In 2025, India's test performance seems to have really taken a beat as it first recorded a loss against England's 193 runs at Lord's, and then comes the Eden Gardens loss from Sunday. And then in 2024, when India lost to New Zealand's 147 runs. The earliest instance since 1997 being in 2015, where India lost to Sri Lanka's 176 runs. India's test performance has rarely ever been dismal, with in fact its lows being sparse and few over the years. India has since 1997 only failed to chase down as low targets around 3 more times. Now, Indian head coach Gautam Gambhir commented on the pitch, garnering the internet's ire and much critique from cricketing legends all over. He defended the stadium's pitch and playing conditions at the post-match conference despite its evident sharp turn and uneven bounce, leading to a collapse in the Indian batting lineup. Gambhir, in fact, went on to place the blame squarely on the players' performance, not the playing surface, stating it was precisely what the team had asked for. His remarks stating that there were no demons on the pitch swiftly garnered critique from both fans as well as cricketing legends. And well, Gambhir's statement was swift to be viral on the internet as fans reacted in anger and disappointment at his words, especially since the bad pitch conditions were as visible through the game. From calling out the BCCI for letting the team play in such conditions, to questioning Washington being sent off at 3, to addressing the spin in the field despite Gambhir's dismissal of it, the internet rage held no bounds as netizens sprung forth to defend their players and slam the unfair playing conditions handed to them. The first of the India vs South Africa Test series was replete with controversial moments. Here's another one from day one, where stump audio captured Bumrah and Rishabh Pant allegedly referring to South African batter Temba Bavuma. The remark was widely circulated online, even though the Indian team did not pursue the review and replays show the ball would have gone over. Bavuma was dismissed soon thereafter by Kuldeep Yadav for 11. In a warm gesture on day 3 as the match concluded, Jasprit Bumrah and Temba Bavuma was seen in a light-hearted moment which soon became viral and the biggest talking points of the match. The Gambhir commentary, especially amongst other viral moments that emerged from this match, shows the general debate as to the Test team's performance intensify as India looks ahead to the second Test in Guwahati, with the team's strategy on home pitches now under intense public scrutiny. And here are a couple of trending news that's taken the internet by a storm. Viewers, let's take a look. Jannik Sinner got the better of his great rival Carlos Alcaraz to successfully defend his ATP Finals title. The Italian has not dropped a set in front of his home fans in Turin since the final in 2023, and that did not change here as he edged a 7-6, 7-5 success against Alcaraz, saving a set point in the opener. It was the 6th meeting this season between the two players, who are dominating men's tennis all in finals, and Sinner claimed only a second victory, adding to his success at Wimbledon. The win is also a 31st in a row on indoor hard courts and sets the stage perfectly for 2026. Well, a NASA astronaut has captivated the internet by sharing a stunning video from the International Space Station, revealing a mesmerizing view of the Northern Lights sweeping across North America. Shared by astronaut Johnny Kim, the clip moves forward and shows the swirling clouds give way to the main highlight. A brilliant green aurora stretches along the Earth's edge, creating a luminous arc that appears to ripple and pulse. The aurora seems to rise and fall in slow waves, illuminating the surrounding darkness and giving viewers a sense of scale and beauty of the natural phenomenon. Eternal founder Deepinder Goyal shared a thought-provoking series of posts on X as a personal note to the users of the platform, presenting what he described as a scientific yet unconventional hypothesis linking gravity to human aging. The thread crossed 4 million views on X, attracting a wide range of reactions as users expressed surprise, amusement, and curiosity at the bold proposition. Some even suggested in jest that hanging upside down might be the fix to not aging after all. All right, viewers, the cold desert morning at the Mahajan Field firing range slowly warmed into a scene of intense military precision as India and the United Kingdom formally launched the 8th edition of their joint military exercise Ajaya Warrior 2025. What began in a quiet ceremonial formation soon transformed into a powerful demonstration of resolve, discipline, and international military cooperation. The long rows of Indian and British soldiers standing in uniform symmetry against the rising desert sun created a striking contrast that symbolized both heritage and modern warfare readiness. Over the next 14 days, this vast expanse of the Thar Desert, often seen as unforgiving, harsh and isolated, will serve as the training ground for one of the most advanced bilateral counter-terror operation exercises currently underway anywhere in the world. With a total strength of 240 soldiers equally divided between the two armies, Ajaya Warrior 25 marks the latest chapter in a military partnership that has grown steadily deeper, more practical and more future-oriented since its inception in 2011.
Anil Ambani skips ED summons again. Second no-show puts Anil Ambani under scanner. Will Anil Ambani be arrested? Debating tonight at 8:40 p.m. Evidence trail explodes into a bigger conspiracy. Mehbooba Mufti's soft on terror politics. Appeasement politics aiding radical networks, debating tonight at 9 p.m. Robert Vadra sparked controversy after he challenged the legitimacy of the NDA's landslide victory in the Bihar Assembly elections. The Gandhi family member said that the polls were not conducted properly and called for a complete re-election in the state.
बिहार चुनाव को लेकर कैसे देखते हैं? मैं यही कहूँगा कि बिहार की जनता असल में खुश नहीं है। जो हुआ है बिल्कुल वो ईसी के वजह से हुआ है, ईसी ने मदद की है और ऐसे जो ये रिजल्ट आए कोई भी उसमें सहमत नहीं है और राहुल जी कल सब लोग उसके साथ मिल रहे हैं, जितने भी जवान युवक हैं सब उनके साथ जुड़ेंगे और आंदोलन करेंगे कि डेमोक्रेसी होनी चाहिए। ये कोई चुनाव ढंग का नहीं था और दोबारा चुनाव होने चाहिए वहाँ, फिर आपको दिखेगा बिल्कुल रिजल्ट पलटेगा।
Doubling down, he accused the Election Commission of India of playing a role in securing the sweeping win for the NDA, claiming that many in Bihar are unhappy with the outcome. Meanwhile, the BJP has pushed back against these claims, calling the opposition a sore loser.
Mr. Robert Vadra's outrageous remarks, casting vicious aspersions on the Bihar election results, Mr. Vadra's shocking demand for re-election in Bihar has questioned the integrity of the Bihar people and insulted the honesty of the Bihar voters. Is the Congress party now using and deploying Mr. Robert Vadra as its proxy to intimidate and threaten constitutional institutions?
Co-powered by Century Ply Club Prime. रहो बेफिक्र।
पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ, डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा। धोखा नहीं देगा, ऊपर नीचे भी नहीं होगा, सेफ रहेगा, सिक्योर्ड मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा। अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ। सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र।
MDH की देगी मिर्च,
देगी मिर्च का तड़का, अंग अंग फड़का।
MDH की देगी मिर्च।
आर प्योर सूजी पास्ता उबालो मिलाओ और खाओ,
8 मिनट में तैयार।
क्या टेस्ट है सबका राजा हार्डकोर मसाला।
मुस्कुराए लड़खड़ाए जिंदगी, चाहे जो भी हो।
सर, पेशेंट के लिए कौन सा रूम प्रेफर करेंगे आप?
जिंदगी भर के प्यार का कोई रेट कार्ड नहीं होता। टाटा AIG हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस, विद यू लाइक फैमिली, विद यू ऑलवेज।
आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला। MDH।
So in the past, we would see most of the terrorists who would get arrested. They would be like the people who would be working at a very low level. But today, we have seen the white collar suspect.
कश्मीर घाटी में डॉक्टर्स एक बहुत
Anil Ambani skips ED summons again. Second no-show puts Anil Ambani under scanner. Will Anil Ambani be arrested? Debating tonight at 8:40 p.m. Evidence trail explodes into a bigger conspiracy. Mehbooba Mufti's soft on terror politics. Appeasement politics aiding radical networks, debating tonight at 9 p.m.
Co-powered by Century Ply Club Prime, Raho Befikar.
Amity has been ranked amongst the top 3% universities globally, a testimony to Amity's globally benchmarked quality.
पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ, डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा, धोखा नहीं देगा, ऊपर नीचे भी नहीं होगा, सेफ रहेगा, सिक्योर्ड मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा। अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ। सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र।
ये है सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जलजीरा मसाला।
Some places feel like they've been waiting for you, where every piece speaks of legacy, from diamonds that celebrate ambition to festive gold that honors tradition. LD Sons.
आर प्योर शाही पनीर मसाला, डिलीशियस, हेल्दी, एवरीडे।
मुस्कुराए लड़खड़ाए जिंदगी, चाहे जो भी हो।
सर, पेशेंट के लिए कौन सा रूम प्रेफर करेंगे आप?
जिंदगी भर के प्यार का कोई रेट कार्ड नहीं होता। टाटा AIG हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस, विद यू लाइक फैमिली, विद यू ऑलवेज।
MDH की देगी मिर्च,
देगी मिर्च का तड़का, अंग अंग फड़का।
MDH की देगी मिर्च।
Some places feel like they've been waiting for you, where every piece speaks of legacy, from diamonds that celebrate ambition to festive gold that honors tradition. LD Sons.
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद ये तो है इसकी खास बात।
वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है।
अरे मेरी राजा।
China and Japan are clashing verbally over Taiwan. Tensions between China and
Anil Ambani skips ED summons again. Second no-show puts Anil Ambani under scanner. Will Anil Ambani be arrested? Debating tonight at 8:40 p.m. Evidence trail explodes into a bigger conspiracy. Mehbooba Mufti's soft on terror politics. Appeasement politics aiding radical networks, debating tonight at 9 p.m. Anil Ambani skips ED summons again. Second no-show puts Anil Ambani under scanner. Will Anil Ambani be arrested? Debating tonight at 8:40 p.m. Evidence trail explodes into a bigger conspiracy. Mehbooba Mufti's soft on terror politics. Appeasement politics aiding radical networks, debating tonight at 9 p.m. Anil Ambani skips ED summons again. Second no-show puts Anil Ambani under scanner. Will Anil Ambani be arrested? Debating tonight at 8:40 p.m.
Powered by Century Ply Club Prime. Raho befikar.
Amity has been ranked amongst the top 3% universities globally, a testimony to Amity's globally benchmarked quality.
Some places feel like they've been waiting for you, where every piece speaks of legacy, from diamonds that celebrate ambition to festive gold that honors tradition. LD Sons.
Anil Ambani skips ED summons again. Second no-show puts Anil Ambani under scanner. Will Anil Ambani be arrested? Debating tonight at 8:40 p.m.
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate. Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the show tonight, the Election Commission's SIR exercise is creating panic in Bengal. Republic Bangla is bringing you tonight a super exclusives of infiltrators who are revealing where they are from, where they came from, and why they are stuck right now. Infiltrators on tape for the first time. At 8:40 p.m. this evening, why I think Anil Ambani should be arrested and why I think it's absolutely embarrassing that the government is giving him such a long rope. And at 9 o'clock tonight, as the 10/11 blast exposes a deep nexus, the usual suspects are out. A week after the blast, the terror sympathizers and why they should be locked up first. ladies and gentlemen, I come to you with an exclusive, but with not just another exclusive this evening. In this case, we have infiltrators who have decided to expose the Mamata Banerjee government. Mamata Banerjee says there are no infiltrators in Bengal, and she defends the infiltrators. She says, why is it my responsibility to throw them out? Who allowed them to come in the first place? Go ask the BSF, she says. Now tonight we have all these people on tape who have been recorded in Basirhat by the Republic Bangla reporter and camera team. And all of these people have packed up their belongings because they know that once the Bihar elections are over, the focus of the special intensive revision is going to be in Bengal. And since that is going to be the case, they are worried that the police, if not the West Bengal police, then other security agencies, the BSF and other central agencies will come and locate them. And having found out that these are illegal infiltrators, will put them in jail. So they're doing the right thing. They're trying to run back to Bangladesh, which is where they belong. Ladies and gentlemen, it's interesting to see that the local Trinamool Congress leaders are taking very good care of them. They're getting them food. They're taking care of them. They're defending them. And all these people are giving out their stories. They are saying we paid 5,000 to 6,000 rupees to enter India. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. 5,000 rupees is all it takes to enter India. And with a few more thousand rupees, you can get an Aadhaar card. You can get some other form of semi-official citizenship proof. And the Trinamool government knows this, which is why they want the criteria for citizenship to be extremely lax. They do not want them to be stringent. Now, in a situation where you can pay 5,000 rupees, self-confessed, to enter India, a few more thousand rupees to get an Aadhaar card, what is the solution? These are people who, had the government in Delhi not been stringent, they would have been voting and probably for Mamata Banerjee the next time. Interestingly, some of these people are now saying that it is the state government which has freed them. Does this mean that for such a long time, and the question must be asked, were they under some kind of control of the Mamata Banerjee government? Has Mamata Banerjee's government now realized that under the new scheme of SIR, these people are no longer useful cannon fodder, that they cannot be used to cast a vote for the Trinamool Congress, which is why they have been freed. Interestingly, these people are locked up, ladies and gentlemen, in this area, waiting to go home. And all of this is happening, ladies and gentlemen. All of this is happening in Basirhat. Basirhat, some 50 to 100 kilometers or less from Kolkata. Basirhat has a 30-mile, it's a border district, not very far from Kolkata, North Chobbish Pargana and beyond. And it has 30 miles of a border, adjoining border with Bangladesh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where the Muslim population of Bengal is growing by the day. And why is the Muslim population of Bengal growing? Why are Hindus becoming a minority in South Bengal? Because Muslim infiltrators are being welcomed with open arms by Mamata Banerjee, who is only keen on one thing, the Muslim vote bank. It is interesting that when the Republic Bangla mic is put before them, each one of them comes up with their personal confession. Ladies and gentlemen, in that sense, the report that we are about to show is rightly called #the infiltrator tapes. Let's show this.